Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Alright, here we go. What's going on, world? It's your host from the East Coast, reporting live from the West, where every day is blessed, Ant Powell, and this is Hi from Friends. And today I have the lovely, special, very talented, incredible, abstract, the vomiting butterfly, as I like to call her, the beautiful, talented, sorry, a little twisted, Shaina Crashin.
Hello.
Round of applause for Shaina Crashin. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Shaina, it's a pleasure to have you here. You know that you are one of the very delicate, special souls that I love in the world. And for you to be a part of this, I thank you very much. Why don't you? No. But I'm not gonna. I don't mean to gloat over her too much. I'm gonna allow you a chance here to give the world a little bit about you and let them get a little insight. You know, whatever you want to share. Shaina, where you from? What do you do? What do you got in store?
We got some quick basic stats going.
Hit us. 1, 2, 3.
My name is Shaina Crashin.
Shaina Crashin.
It's a great name. My middle name kind of fucks it up. It's Emily. Doesn't live up to the rest.
Yeah, we talked about that one.
Yeah, but the rest of it's good. Yeah. I'm from Vegas. Yes.
Prayers for Vegas, man.
Yes, and I'm 20 years old. I'm almost 21 in less than 2 months.
Yeah.
So, hashtag almost fully legal, right?
Yeah. And from my understanding, you're spending your birthday in your hometown of Vegas.
I'm not,
correct?
no.
Oh, no? Oh, I thought you were. I was wrong. Yeah.
I'm going out there actually in like a few weeks for Thanksgiving, and then I'm going out there for Hanukkah.
Okay.
And then on the 26th of December, I'm going to Brazil. Ooh. And I'm going to be there for New Year's, and then I come back to LA. Then I have one day, and then it's my 21st birthday.
Wow. Young travelista over here. I love it. That's awesome, man. Getting out there and living life and seeing the world. And
yeah, I'm super excited. I've only been out of the country one other time.
Where were you?
It was with my high school. It was my sophomore year. I was 16 years old, and I went to Italy.
Oh, wait, you told me about Italy, and you had like a little people trying to like snitch on you for getting drunk or some shit like that, right? You were underage at the time.
It's just because they were Mormon, like one of them was, and she was like, I'm freaking out, and I was like, it's literally so legal, like we're in Italy, the drinking age is 16, like we don't know what to tell you, like.
Well, you know, haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love, in the words of the incredible R. Kelly. We do not condone or promote his actions, but we will recite his lyrics every now and then. I hope you don't mind that, Shaina. Okay. I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I was born on R. Kelly's birthday.
What?
Are you ready for the list of people that share my birthday?
I am totally ready. Just go ahead and get us in there.
It's R. Kelly, Elvis Presley, Kim Jong-un, Stephen Hawking, and oh my God, there's one more. Oh no, this is gonna kill me.
I'm sure it's gonna come to you as the time goes by. But that's pretty interesting. Interesting individuals that you share a birthday with.
I know.
Elvis Presley.
Lineup.
The one I'm pretty stoked about is Kim Jong-un.
I know.
That's a special one. You got a little dictatorship in your blood if they
That's my favorite one too. Actually, if you believe in past lives, after doing research, my past life says that I had a lot of power and I abused it and I died a bloody death because of it. So now I have to learn to not be obsessed with power and be one with family and emotional stuff, which is not my forte.
Wow.
So I'm power. And everybody's like, no, you're a child. I'm like, okay.
You don't know my past life.
That's fine. I'll play, 16 to play 18 or whatever the fuck that is. When you're 18 years old, over 18, and you play younger. That's me. And I'm like, I'll take it. Whatever.
This is kind of a 2-for-1, and you can answer them in any order you want. But you already kind of attacked both, and now I want to get to this one. Speaking of acting, you're also an actress. I don't know if that was mentioned out there, but you're an incredible actress. Very, very rare act, I must say so myself. And you also are like super fucking balls deep into astrology as well, right?
Yes.
And so how did the astrology happen and how did the acting happen?
Well, acting is something that, it's the one thing in my life that has like never changed, I guess. Like it's that one constant because I grew up in like a performing arts household.
That's dope.
Yeah, because like I grew up in Vegas because my parents moved to Vegas both to like perform on the Strip. So my dad's a drummer and my mom was a dancer. Like she was a showgirl, like she was in like the Follies and Jubilee and like all that stuff. I don't know if you...
I'm familiar with the Follies, but Jubilee I'm not.
Yeah, just like the biggest like shows on the Strip basically.
Yeah, the classics.
And they were in this show called Abracadabra because my mom was also a magician's assistant too. And so my dad was the drummer in this show and mom was a dancer and like he was off stage when he was performing and stuff and he would say like he had like a perfect view to my mom and basically blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but
the cheesy love.
Yeah. But basically, yeah. So my mom's also an actress and I just grew up around it and like I used to dance when I was little, but that kind of faded and I still tap. But acting was just like I got like my first acting job when I was like 5 and it's just something that I've always loved, but I knew nothing about astrology really at all. Like all I knew is that like when I came to LA for school, I knew nothing. I just was like, I'm a Capricorn and like I get it. I was like, sure, why not? But I didn't really care here nor there. But my best friend, Nina, knows so much about it.
Shout out Nina.
Super into it, yeah, definitely. And she's the reason why I got into it. She kind of introduced me to like this girl's channel on YouTube, and she got me like this astrology book for my birthday that year. And the second semester of our school, like I was just so bored. Like I was just so bored, and like my friends all had separate set schedules than me, like opposite ones. And I didn't like my section. I had like one really close friend, but like that was it. Like Jackson.
Shout out Jackson.
Yes. And so I just like spent my entire day after school just like obsessively like learning about it.
That's awesome.
And I just got super into it and yeah.
And now you also have a YouTube channel with Nina, Party Trick Astrology, correct?
Yes, Party Trick Astrology.
She's doing pretty good, by the way. Go subscribe to that. That's a pretty good channel.
So if you want to learn about astrology, there you go.
Your latest video.
Have you watched any of your videos?
My videos?
Your placement videos. You should.
What placement videos?
Cancer Moon.
Oh,
and
those
Mars
videos.
and Gemini.
Yeah, you got to send me the links. I don't know where to find the real ones. There's so many of them that it's hard to believe what's real and what's right, but you said some shit that kind of sparked a, like made me kind of, all right, she got a point. Some shit you kind of know. You know, some of the moments you don't want to admit to a motherfucker calling you out on something, like, I don't do that shit, but then they kind of calling you that little twink with your eye, like, nah.
You literally just described a Cancer Moon. Like your Cancer
and that's
moon.
What I am, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Cancer moons never want to, like, admit to, especially their, like, faults and stuff. And you're like, I don't do that. I'm not super emotional. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, I worked on that shit. I got past it, and I'm a man now.
But, like, you still, like, love your mom.
Yeah, of course. My mom, that's number one. You know, she brought me here. I wouldn't be here. I mean, shout out Pops. You had to stroke in order to get the yolk. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm here for.
What?
You know what I mean? Shout out to moms and pops. But it was moms who did the hard work and that labor that 9 months, man. And I don't know.
God.
It wasn't 9 months. Who knows?
Never want to be pregnant. When I was little, when I was really little, I was like, I just assumed like how you got pregnant, like you were just like programmed to like have a certain amount of kids at a certain age. And I was like, I do not want to get pregnant. I do not want to have like 5 kids. I was like, holy fuck. Like I was so concerned about the fact that I just like I thought I had no control over getting pregnant.
And you just get pregnant at like 18.
I thought it was just like built into your like system.
Yeah, it's a part of society.
Like I'm saying, like when I was really little, like everybody makes up stuff. Like there's like the stork story, which I think is stupider than mine. I mean, at least mine has some logical
it's got
sense
some background behind. I mean, with the way the history went in society and shit like that. But I feel like now we live in an age where motherfuckers are very independent, period, and nobody really wants to stop and get married and have kids at that young age. You know, I was like cool.
You're just saying that because you're a Mars and Gemini.
No, well, my parents got married at my mom was like 18 and my dad was like 22. And they were pretty young.
Yeah.
And they just went and took on the world together. Like from there, like went into the fucking world.
That's awesome.
So but that was normal back in the day. Young couples get together.
Yeah, my grandma was 16 and 18 when she had her first kid. Like 16 when she got married.
See, that's that shit right there. But now it's like society has turned itself over a bit, and we're definitely on some. I'm gonna have a child. I'm 35. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, but it's life, man. It's incredible because you got to get out and live and enjoy your life too. You know what I'm saying? And really take advantage of it before you sit down and take on full responsibility for somebody else. But some will be able to take on that shit earlier than others. We ain't making no difference. But anyway, back to the good stuff. Life's a drag. I wanted to ask you about that.
Okay. I don't know.
That cool short. How was that? That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
You can check that out too. Life's a Drag starring Shaina crashing.
Are you a frequent smoker or a social smoker?
So I don't know how old I was the first time I smoked, but I was definitely older. I think I was like either like right before I turned 17 or around the time that I turned 17. I don't know. But the first time, like, it wasn't very eventful. I got like really drunk that night too, so like I wasn't just like stoned, and like I was with a bunch of people, like my close friends, and like it was like fine and stuff, and then I was just like at a party. But I basically, like, my friends were like, every time we get you drunk, you have to get stoned too because you're so fucking loud. When I was younger and I would get drunk, I would just scream. Like I would just be like, wow! Like I'm already really loud, but like, it was like crazy. So when I smoked and I was drunk, I was just like fun, but like not screaming. Yeah. And they were like, we're gonna keep it this way. Yeah. I agree, because like I always look back and I'm like, God, I was so loud last night, wasn't I? And then so it's not an exciting story, but it's still fun. It was so chill. And I'm just glad that it wasn't like, I feel like a lot of people's first time are edibles, which is so stupid. But
I ain't experienced edibles till I came to California.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was, and I'm still not on edibles. Like that shit really don't, because it's uncontrollable, number one. And then I really don't know how to motherfucking weigh it out. I'm gonna either eat too little, I'm gonna eat too much, and I'm like, I ain't feeling this shit. I'm gonna eat the whole goddamn pound.
Why am I going through that work when I could just like eat something and smoke? Like, same difference. Like, no, but
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I would say like I'm not like a frequent smoker, but I'm not just like a social smoker either. I'm just kind of like in between. Like I'm somebody who like never like smokes in the like daytime though. But like I'll smoke by myself at night sometimes, and then like when I'm social with people, then like that's what I prefer. But so I don't know.
And since we're talking about smoking, you said you had a story about bongs.
Oh yeah.
Why you hate bongs so much?
Yeah. Okay. So I texted Ant and I was like, no bongs, because like the main story that deterred me from it was actually it was first year, like around April. So was that like a year and a half ago or something? And I was hanging out when Jackson and Dan used to live together in an apartment. So I would like go over to his place a lot, and we would like drink and smoke and just like laugh. Because like we're funny. Yeah. So
we're funny. Let's go laugh at ourselves.
We went around his apartment. Like you know like Sean Simmons and like Cameron Stearman. They were his other roommates too, and they were like always like fuck. I don't know. I'm name dropping. I don't really give a fuck.
It's all good. Ain't
not name dropping, but you know what I mean.
No FBI watching this.
Anyways,
unless you want to run.
No. Oh yeah, I went one time with my best friend Molly from Vegas, and we were like hanging out, and then we were smoking out of his bong, and first I had drank a lot of like, I think like whiskey or something, and like I have a really, really high tolerance for alcohol, but like a really, really low tolerance for weed. So like I was like, I'll just drink and I'll still feel totally normal. I was just like drinking it straight, and then like I take one hit out of the bong and I black out. Like, wow. It was the weirdest experience, and I blacked out, but then I woke up a few seconds later. But like as I was blacking out, I was like, fuck. And like basically what I think happened was like the weed like activated all the alcohol or something, and then I was like actually drunk, but before that I was just like chilling. Like it was really weird. But I basically spent the entire night in puking my guts out in the bathtub. in their bathtub, like just the entire night. And like we had school the next day at like 8:30, and so like I literally had to like get home, and I was like figuring out my life, and I just like puked my face out. But I was like, I should have had that fucking rehearsal, and I was like, here I am, bitches. I died last night, but I'm fine. But then my dumbass set my alarm wrong the next day, and I missed that day. But basically after that, I was like, I didn't smoke weed for a few months because I was like, I can't, because I don't want to like vomit again and like black out 15 times in one night, because I was like blacking out and coming to and blacking out and coming to.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, so then that freaked me out, and then I was like, maybe it was just the fact that it was a bong, and I thought back to the last time that I smoked out of a bong, and I died that night too, and I was like, okay, so
I died twice.
So I'm not gonna do that anymore.
That's hilarious. Bongs are cool. I'm not really much of a bong guy either. I'm more of a leaf and paper guy. And another thing that's kind of newer to me, and you know, the old school smokers. I'm not saying I'm old school, like I'm 45 or some shit, but you know, to me, it's like
just like dead in your grave, like the modes.
you know that the dabbing shit, that shit.
Oh my god!
That shit take your fucking head off, man. I be like, wow.
No.
Nigga, I don't want to cough that much. First of all, like, nigga, let me chill. Like, I just came to chill. I like to get high. You know, I like a little cough here and there. Oh, the shit's strong. It's good sticky icky. But what the fuck I need to be dying for? But I know some niggas just hit that shit just straight, and I'm like, yo, I don't know how you hit that shit and not die, nigga.
My friend Molly that I was telling you about in the story, my best friend from Vegas, she did a dab one night, and she freaked me out about it, because she was like, I was in a TV. I swear to God, I felt like I was just like in a TV screen. And she was like, Shaina, I literally died. And I was like somebody offered and like asked me if I wanted to do one once, and I was like, no. And they were like, come on. And I was like, no. Like, I was like, I will die. I know I will.
Fuck that shit. That's not, I can't. I like to just keep it normal, man. I'm not trying to have a near panic attack, heart attack with my goddamn high. You know what I'm saying? That'd be too much. Are you good with Oreos?
No, I don't know. I'm gluten intolerant. I don't know if they have gluten or not, but I'm not hungry, so.
I'll just put them there for you.
But thank you. They make a great setting. My family doesn't know much about anything with that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, it's just like not something that they've ever spoken out against at all. And I'm like 110% sure my dad does smoke, which I always figured. But like, I don't know, it's just like not something we discuss, I guess. They really didn't think that I like partied at all in high school, and I don't, like, they just like, I don't know, spending the night at Molly's house a lot. Let's just say, like in high school.
Mom, going to Molly's.
And I would spend the night at Molly's. Like, I legitimately was like, well, that's where I'm probably gonna wind up sleeping. Like, so it still counts.
Yeah.
Like, I've never even talked to them about like boys or like anything like that, because I told them, I was like, oh yeah, if I like ever get a boyfriend, I'll tell you. And like, I would tell them, but I just have never had like a boyfriend, so they don't know anything, because I'm not gonna be like, hey, I fucked this guy, mom. Like, you know, like, let's not.
Maybe your DMs will blow up after this episode. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Unless you want that, you know, you never know.
No, that's not gonna. I don't think no.
You don't see many other actors promote weed. Really, it's mostly in the music industry. Do you think that will change with time? And do you think it should?
I think it definitely should. And yeah, I never thought about it, that like more people talk about it in one industry versus the other. And like pretty much the only people that are outwards about smoking weed are the people who have built their careers on that. And like, you know, like, are like, I'm the comedy guy that smokes weed. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be like some dramatic ass actor being like, yes, in my free time, I'm all about that kush. You know what
Woody
I mean?
Harrelson, though. Shout out Woody Harrelson. Shout out Woody Harrelson, man.
But I think that should definitely change over time, but I think it's just also an image thing. Like, it sells for an artist to smoke weed. Like, that's a selling point. But that's not going to be so much a selling point for a person that wants to be in all these different variety of TV shows.
Yeah.
Because then it like for example, like then it's like no Disney Channel, no this, no that.
Yeah.
So they want to keep it like under wraps more. Unless they're like a stand-up comedian.
No, but we were kind of saying earlier, like it should just be treated like alcohol. Nobody's really promoting alcohol, but we know everybody drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not like something that should even create a stigma or like they smoke, I can't work with them. Like, actors work pretty great on...
I agree, but I think it's more of like a social acceptance of things
pretty much.
It's like, for some reason, alcohol is so much more accepted as of right now that it's just kind of like okay, and a lot of times it can be seen like, they're an alcoholic or something like, oh, I feel bad. I don't know. And like weed still has a huge stigma over it.
Very, very much so. But... With the how legal it's becoming, I mean, motherfuckers.
There's a fucking Netflix show.
Yeah, drop your
that's
your
so fucking awesome.
Weeds. Shout out Weeds. They were the OGs for that shit, man. I loved Weeds. Weeds was incredible. Nothing was better than smoking a blunt and watching an episode of Weeds. Great thing to do. Great fucking thing to do, but it fell off around season 6 and 7.
That's what I was gonna say. They took the main character and were just like, oh, people like this.
Yeah.
And I was like.
It just became a fucking animated festival after that. It was like, what the fuck is this all about? But that's TV. I have to mention this. It's only right that I do. Social Darwinism.
Okay.
Which
I feel like this doesn't have to be like a commercial for me.
No, it's not a commercial. No, I have to mention that play because it's pretty big. It's pretty. What happened with it, I thought was pretty great, and you know what I mean, really put you on a whole nother platform almost, and brought you to a new audience. You know what I'm saying? The people who weren't familiar with you, but now they are, and I think that play is amazing. And if you'd like to just go into a little detail on the play and like your character.
Yeah. And well, its closing weekend is this weekend, so that's pretty sad.
Yeah,
but it was really good experience, and it was just interesting because, well, it started out at our school that we went to as like a grad play, and then they took it to like Loft Ensemble, which Adam owns, which is the person that directed it, and I'm a part of Loft.
Yeah.
And basically like redo it there. And so I got to like audition for it, and it was something that like when I was talking to my friends about like leaving ADA and stuff, I was like, but like I'm not gonna do theater. I was like, I'm not, like I really don't want to do theater. The only way I'll do theater if it's like some amazing show that like Adam directs at Loft, then maybe I'll make an exception.
Yeah.
And then like the next week I got an email that like Adam was directing this show at Loft that I thought was so fucking great, and like I can audition for it. And so it's just something that I was like, and like my roommate's in it, and like that's so awesome to get to work with her because she's fucking amazing, and she did like such a good job with the character. But so it's just like super excited about that, and it's such a strong message that it's like something that I want to promote, you know what I mean? Because it's just kind of like all about the kind of like class, racial, and like divide, and like all the kind of shit, and all that stuff.
Very strong message.
And it deals a lot with like homosexuality, which is really awesome too. And it's just like very relevant in today's political climate. So the fact that like the message means something to me, and like I love everybody so much that's in the show already, and like I want to see them. And it was just like super awesome. It was just such a fun, amazing experience. And it was a show that I was double cast with somebody, and she's like so fucking awesome, and I'm so glad that I got to do it like with her over like so many people. But not that like, over so many people. I was gonna be like, not that like people are awful, but I'm like, yeah, they are. Shaina, don't even kid yourself. People suck. So,
I love it. That was an amazing play. I was happy to see it twice. The first time I saw it with Ariel, and we were like, fuck, that was like hard fucking core.
And so fun too.
Yeah.
To like do all the different shit. Like to be a monkey. Oh my god, that's so fun. What?
That shit. Yeah, that shit blew my mind, man. The whole evolution. Yeah, it was very, very good piece of fucking work. And if you can't see it, definitely pick up the play and read it, because we don't read anymore. It's 2017, but it's nothing wrong with picking up a good old play and diving right in and making yourself
good old
a couple
Samuel
of the characters.
French.
You know, especially if you're in LA. You know what I mean? And if you're in North Hollywood, LA, Burbank, period, stop by the Loft Ensemble. I'm pretty sure they have a good show going at any given time. Sadly, social Darwinism won't be playing, but you might find something good. Shaina, you're incredible. I really want to wish you nothing but the fucking best in everything you do. I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for being a part of this. I thank you for being who you are. And I hope that you continue to shine your light on the world, and I hope the world will embrace this light and let it entertain and change your mind and soul in some way, form, and fashion. And also, I wore this shirt for you because I know that you're like an animal activist. You know, it's
I
nice
like the
little
colors.
Support the animals, Black Jaguar White Tiger Foundation. Not giving any free promos, but I wore this for you just because I was like, Shaina would like that. And
Yes.
I hope
Stop
you do.
eating
And
it.
it kind of marches. It kind of matches. I said marches, but it kind of matches. So maybe I'm just OD. But but thank you, Shaina. We appreciate you so much.
Are we going
Bring
for an
it in
awkward
here.
seat hug?
Yep, we're
You do
going
know
in
these
for it.
don't work.
Yep. Worked out that time. Looks good to me, America. Thank you guys for watching, being a part of this. This is Hi from Friends. I'm Ant Powell. Thank you for being a part.
I'm Shaina Crashin'.
Shaina Crashin'. Peace, love, and burn more trees, guys. Share the herb.
Not literally.
Love and unity. Yeah, not literally. Don't get the wrong fucking idea and go set no park on fire. Yellowstone Park's on fire tonight after this episode airs. But have fun, guys. We love you.
Go vegan. What? Who said that?
Yeah,
Bye.
go vegan.
Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good.